Hello, everyone. I am Mr.Dishwasher. One Piece episode 1074 has finally been released. The title is I Trust Momo. Luffy's final powerful technique. In this episode, the battle between Luffy and Kaido is truly captivating. There are not only many original animation battle clips, but also Luffy's ultimate move, Gomu Gomu no Bajrang gun. The story continues from episode 1073, with Luffy wielding lightning like a thunder god. Seeing this, Kaido is greatly surprised and remarks on Luffy's recklessness. But Luffy does not fear. He once again summons lightning, a force as mighty as thunder. Surprisingly, Kaido easily counters Luffy's lightning attack. Kaido teaches Luffy that Conqueror's haki surpasses Devil Fruit abilities. But Luffy doesn't hesitate and launches a fierce lightning attack. Currently, Kaido's strike leaves Luffy disoriented, soaring into the thunderclouds. Unexpectedly, Luffy reaches out with a hand towards Kaido in the midst of the thunderclouds. At this moment, Luffy grips Kaido tightly but exposes his own position. Promptly, Kaido unleashes Demolition Gust attack on Luffy. Nevertheless, despite the blood spraying, Luffy refuses to let go. He's gathering energy to execute his final move. Meanwhile, Yamato encourages Momonosuke to release the flame cloud quickly. However, Momonosuke claims he can't do it. In a fleeting moment, Momonosuke recalls an event from 20 years ago. Back then, his mother wanted to send him 20 years into the future. She hoped he could revive the Kazuki family. During that time, Momonosuke had also said he couldn't do it. After all, he was just a child. Fortunately, Kinemon and the others display the spirit of samurai. They want to travel 20 years ahead and fight for their lord, even if it means facing death in battle. Finally, Momonosuke receives encouragement. He gathers his courage and is willing to shoulder the family's mission 20 years from now. Returning to the present, Momonosuke finally never give up. He resolves to create Flame Cloud, halting Onagashima's descent. Otherwise, he would face his mother with shame. In flower capital of Wano, the fire festival nears its conclusion. Lanterns ascend into the sky, marking the final revelries. They talk about returning to slavery tomorrow, Laffy, hoping to live yet another year. And Toko gazes at her own lantern, hoping for it to reach her father's heavenly abode. Atop Onagashima, Kaido uses a fiery blast breath against Luffy. But despite his charred state, Luffy refuses to let go. On the other side, within Onagashima, the fire crisis is being solved by Jinbe and Reizo. However, the samurai sense the island's impending doom. Once it falls, death becomes inevitable for all. Surprisingly, the situation brings them laughing, as it signifies Kaido's reaching his limits. Compared to their own demise, they wish for Kaido's defeat. For these samurai have families. And they hope for a better Wano for their families. Thus, Hyogoro laughs and says, "If there's no life left, so be it." At the same time, the tremors atop Onagashima dislodge the seastone spikes. Orochi regain his freedom, assuming his fruit form. Now, Orochi remains only a single serpent head. He seeks to take Kazuki Hiyori to the depths with himself. On the top of Onagashima, Luffy hears the heartfelt desires of the people. These is the longings of the citizens of Wano, who had been enslaved for 2 decades.
なあ、麦わらの人、ワノ国には必ず夜明けはやってくる。 そうだろう。
At this moment, Luffy carries the hopes of everyone on his shoulders. He has finally gathered the last of his energy to unleash his ultimate move, the Bajrang gun.
全部終わらせるぞ。
よせ。マジでござるルフィ。拙者はまだ。
お前を信じてる。
Alright, the above is the summary of One Piece episode 1074. For friends who enjoy the One Piece series, please remember to like and subscribe. Now, the battle to defeat Kaido is approaching its final moments. These recent episodes have grown more captivating with each installment. Luffy and Kaido will both unleash their ultimate attacks in their final clash. So, let's look forward to their ultimate showdown. Once the upcoming content is released, I will promptly update it for everyone. Lastly, I request your likes and subscribes again. It truly means a lot to me. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.